theirs or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Marcus Morris, Sr.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
All right, Doris, survey the league for us. Some teams that look great on paper coming into the year have really underachieved thus far.
Yeah, winning isn't always about just having a collection of quality talent. It's do the pieces fit together? Is there a commitment to winning across the board? Theories and predictions are fine, but you actually play the game between the lines.
Covington, no good. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. On the wing, Bledsoe fires the three.
So disruptive at the defensive end. Look in the box score, and Covington will be the source of blocks and steals consistently.
On defense, the Trailblazers. And the foul called on Paul George.
That's his second personal
That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Luke Kennard.
Here's McCollum. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And McCollum isn't afraid of contact, especially when he's being aggressive and looking to score.
And McCollum drops them both. Jackson outside with the drive. And it's good for 2. First quarter at about a minute and a half in. Pass to Simons. Over Jackson. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion. Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Covington. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Since Covington has arrived in the league, he has come such a long way in his overall game. Great interior work there.
George. Here's Zubac. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's George. That one a little long. Portland leading. And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
2 minutes.
Hits the trifecta.
Well, Paul George so dangerous from beyond the arc. You better get a hand up and contest.
And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That's his first foul of the game.
Clippers substitution.
We've got a minute 48 left to play in the first quarter. Ooh, here's Zeller. Slams it home.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Here's Hartenstein. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Out to McCollum. To the paint. Here's Zeller. Missed inside. The Clippers trail. It's Johnson with a drive. He shoots again. On the wing man. Here's Hartenstein. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. And the Blazers making a change here. That one drops. He ties it up. Now Portland with it. Now Nurkic. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. There's a screen by Nurkic. McCollum's shot is off. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Hartenstein a screen. Great positioning on the putback.
Just an absolute force on the glass. He was not going to be denied.
Shot's good by McCollum.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
LA ball. At the line.
And the technical free throw is good.
Obviously, Luke Kennard, a guy known for his shooting ability. The southpaw, capable of stretching the floor and doing major damage from downtown.
Now here's Johnson. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. 4 on the clock. Here's Kennard. And the Clippers miss again. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. The Clippers on top, leading by...
Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancer.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second.
For your Blazer.
And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
With confidence and ability from long range, I love it. McCollum's able to space the floor and keep the defense honest.
Ibaka, good.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what. Boy, it's hard not to think about Paul George and what many consider to be that devastating leg injury he suffered. There were people who doubted whether he could come back, and now stronger than ever.
To the inside. Ibaka with a steal. Bledsoe for 3. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers?
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
It's Covington on the wing. Back to Nurkic. Shoots over Ibaka. No luck on that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. And with Paul George in that injury, as it happened, we weren't sure he'd ever play again.
That's exactly right. It shows the determination he has and how much love for the game of basketball. He overcame that physical setback and the mental toll that's part of that, and still enjoying an incredible NBA career.
The Clippers in the lead. And the jam by Ibaka.
As good a scorer as he is, we know that Paul George is not a ball stopper. Excellent decision right there.
Looking to win the run. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Down low. Ibaka with a steal. Here's George. Oh, and the dunk by George.
That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
Here's Nurkic. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The three-pointer off the mark. Outside Covington. Out to Powell. Off the mark there with a 3. Here are the Clippers. Leading by 5. Next game, a date with the Lakers at Staples Center. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for him.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Who wants a free T-shirt? Make a little noise. Your Blazer dancer. All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancer. Look who's coming out onto the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancer.
Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport. And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Good work there as it goes. George has got 7.
Size and strength. Paul George has both, and you love his willingness to play through contact.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. 1:42 left in the half. For 3, George. That doesn't go either for George. Portland trailing here. Kennard on the double team. Back to Simons. Shoots it from the high post. Another one falls for Portland.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Jackson outside. Here's Ibaka. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
To the middle. Here's Smith. Uses the glass on the layup. Smith's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Well, to me, this is where Dennis Smith Jr. is most dangerous. Inside, using that combination of athleticism and strength.
Pass to Ibaka. Ooh, stolen by Smith. .34 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Inside. Ibaka with a steal. Here's Mann. And he dumps it. What a pass to set him up.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Here's Johnson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Clippers ahead, up 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the 3rd quarter, right after the break. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half of a game that's been fairly even so far.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You got a piece of it. Fast break, here we go. Here's Johnson. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
And here's McCollum. 10 points for him. Fires it from 18. Basket's good. McCollum's got 12 points in the game.
And oftentimes, you just assume McCollum's J is going in. He's this good of a shooter. It's incredible. And the 6'6" forward, Justice Winslow, drafted 10th in the 2015 draft. I mean, he's a strong-bodied defender, and he loves to make winning plays. Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And Hartenstein gets it to go.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. McCollum's got 7 points here in the quarter. And you know, Grant, Winslow battling some injuries in recent years. When healthy, he is definitely a difference maker.
I mean, I love that he's a gritty defender who's also an outstanding passer. Now, his scoring has lagged behind a little bit, but nevertheless, he sets the tone with his effort and attention to detail.
Here's Winslow. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Winslow's gotten his first bucket of the night. Covington. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Pass to Hartenstein. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for the Clippers, Isaiah Hartenstein. At the line for two. LA timeout call. Give them a hand, fans. Your Blazer dancers.
He's off on the second.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
McCollum's shot is off. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Hartenstein. He's got 12. Bledsoe for three.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals, establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Here's Nurkic. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Nurkic has got his third basket on the night right there.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
3 points.
Well, the footwork to get into the catch-and-shoot game, the mechanics of Paul George are special.
They double-team McCollum. To the inside. Oh, George with a steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Shot's good by Bledsoe. And now it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Shot's good by McCollum.
Man, an unpredictable defensive assignment in the half court. McCollum can score from pretty much anywhere.
Back to Jackson. Kicks it out to Bledsoe. Pass to Jackson. Here's Hartenstein. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. There's a minute 17 left to play in the third quarter here. Zeller. Out to McCollum. Shoots over Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Nurkic. Got a hand on it. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
The Clippers, Serge Ibaka.
Now the Clippers with it. It's a 5-point game.
The second half. Let's
Here's Jackson.
For your Blazers.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Blazers ball.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And so here's Portland. Here's Zeller. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Now just a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
And again, it's the Clippers missing. Now Portland with it. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one, and they'll be right in the middle of a 5-game homestand.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Second team foul.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He hits the second from the line.
One of the things that's been said before, but is so accurate, Paul George's ability to improve himself is really quite remarkable. This guy is always looking for ways to add to an already stellar game.
Now here's George. Here's Ibaka. Misses in close. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter.
All right,
Clippers ahead. Up by.
Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancers.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Trailblazers timeout.
And small forward Nasir Little. Just one season with the Tar Heels. He was the #6 recruit in the high school class of 2018. But 1 year later, Grant slid to the 25th pick.
And B.A., he's showing signs that he probably slid too far. A long wait in the green room, but that's just one day. It's all about the work he puts in every day that will determine what he makes of his great potential.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers coach was going over with his guys. It's been a battle, and this is a brief chance for everyone to just regroup, collect themselves. He told them, quote, "Your efforts have been great so far, but this game could come down to one big play, one big shot. We can't let our guards down for 1 second."
As always, Allie, we thank you. McCollum on the left side. Shoots over Bledsoe. It's rebounded by Ibaka. Now the Clippers with it. They lead by 4. Back to man. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3.
Well, just an easy hoop, all set up by the passing instincts of Eric Bledsoe.
Pass to Zeller. Out to the wing. And here's Nurkic for 3. Rebound by the Clippers.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Now here's Bledsoe. McCollum with a steal. Lets the 3 fly. Shot's no good. 7 for 13 now in this game. Jackson, right side. To the middle. Here's Ibaka. And the jam by Ibaka.
Well, a high percentage scorer with a great shot selection. Ibaka knows when to send it home.
And the shot's good.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
All right, look who's coming out on the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancers.
And the Clippers call time here.
For the Clippers.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
LA ball starts the 4th and final quarter.
Pulls up on the wing. And right on target. That one's good. And the Clippers lead by 9.
Well, this is a problem for the defense right now because you've allowed Paul George to get comfortable. And when he's comfortable, he's unguardable.
Out to the right wing. McCollum on the wing. 6 to shoot. They double team McCollum. Ooh, here's Zeller. Slams it home.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
George with it. for three. Sends it home from three-point land.
You have now got to respect the three-point shooting ability of Marcus Morris. He understands now he's got to take that shot.
The three is up. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
.152 left to play in the fourth. Now George. There's the drive. And the jam by George.
Well, Paul George has got a tight handle, right? The zig, the zag, and his way through the porous defense.
McCollum's shot is off.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
Lets it fly.
And he already quit.